first thing you got to do is find food.
Right.
A lot of times there's food, worms and stuff.
Right.
So
Okay, gotcha. So we're going to dig for some food, right?
We're looking for food.
Right.
Now watch out for snakes.
Okay, gotcha.
Now look at this.
What'd you find? Holy cow!
This is from
Jet puff worms.
Whoa!
From Craft.
This is enough calories to sustain me for a week.
Cool. Well, what we got going now? Fire? Working on a fire.
We're getting a fire going. Getting some hot coal so we can cook.
Well, here at Camp Crippled, we're in amongst a bunch of pine trees. So the root system, we can't build a fire directly on the ground, so we built this little fire pit set up so that we can actually cook and use the situation where we got to worry about the fire traveling along the root system and start setting the woods on fire. And Ashley there, she's pumping up her mattress. And this is our fire keeper for tonight. He's going to keep the fire up.
Fire Marshal Smokey.
Yes, sir. Me, I'm going to start setting up the beef stew to be stewing up. And this is our camp. This is Ashley and Aaron's hut that was built almost 2 years ago. And it has went through 2 hurricanes. And there's no tarps have been torn. There's no water been gathered. I don't know, maybe we did something right, but we sure did build one heck of some shelters here. And I'm going to back up and show you mine that I built. And we're going to call our little camp here Camp Crippled, because we all got moans and groans and aches and pains. And that's my shelter.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
That I built. And like I said before, this thing's been through 2 hurricanes. And I've not had to do any repairs whatsoever. And you can see the inside of mine. I built a little cot out of some scrap lumber that I had. And this is our wooded area, our little camp here. We're close to my house because around here, well, to be honest with you, everybody's posted their land so bad, so we decided to stay close to home. That's our porta potty. So I think we got a pretty nice little area. We're up on a hill. There's the down area. It's a pretty nice little wooded area, but of course you can hear in the background the cars go by because they're not far from the road up here. This is our permanent campsite, though. And I think it's a pretty nice setup. There's some wood we've put up. We're going to build a little firewood hut just to put firewood in it. And right up there, up the hill there a little further is the road. And this is just a simple little campsite we put together. In southeast Georgia. We got some pretty tall pines. We picked this spot because it was pretty flat. We were set up rather nice with the trees. We had to do some arranging, but it turned out pretty good. And there's the bench I built. Whoop, I was looking at the sky again. There's the bench I put together.
Bench 2.
Bench number 2, the original bench. It kind of started falling apart on us. But it was more or less a throw together. The very first night we were out here. Well, tonight's menu is going to be beef stew cooked on our fire pit. Here's some of our ingredients. We brought a can of mixed vegetables, a beef stew mix, seasoned mix, 4 taters, Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh, there you go. Put him in a bag. I slightly started, I cooked it a little bit, the meat, so to keep better. Some beef, of course, salt and pepper and onion. So we're going to get to chopping this up and throw it in our cooking pot. We're going to have at it. Get back when I get it done in the pot. First ingredient we're going to throw in the pot is our little can of mixed veggies. As you can see. Drained of its fluid, of course. Now we're going to chop up some onion. And I ain't worth a crap at this, but we'll give it a try.
Oh, my leg.
You alright?
Oh, my leg.
Alright, Crippled. That's the reason we call it Camp Crippled. We all got ailments.
I'm serious.
Them so-called 100-mile hikes, that ain't going to happen with us. I can tell you that right now.
Did your knee pop?
No, my other leg.
Your other leg?
In fact, I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it out here. I've been having some back issues and finally sorted the problem. It wasn't my back, it was my kidneys. I had a kidney infection. Sorted that out though with a nice bottle of cranberry juice. It flushed whatever problem it had in me out. My back quit hurting.
Yeah.
What, cranberry juice?
I hate cranberry juice.
Well, I like the cranberry. That's a little easier to take. But if you ever have kidney problems or you're having a bladder infection or whatever, that's the easiest stuff to take. It'll get rid of it, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm supposed to drink it with my kidney stones.
Yeah, exactly. Well, heck, I thought I was passing a kidney stone because it started hurting in my left side.
Huh.
Like I was passing a stone. I may have passed a stone. Heck, I don't know. I might have been a small one.
Yeah.
Possibility.
Yeah, that's possible.
You never know. Now, my sister has them really bad. Now, people, we just down-home old folk. We ain't no. We like Bushcraft. We love watching it. And this is something we started not long ago. We wanted to set up finding places out around where we live. Literally impossible. Everywhere's posted. And we got permission on this little property across the road from my house. It's not a real big stretch, but it's a good stretch. We've been working on this site, what, about 2 years now?
Yeah.
Setting it up off and on for 2 years. Between rain and cold. We don't like it to come out. We ain't going to come out here in the summertime. These Georgia woods are bad for ticks. But fall of the year, I love the fall and cool weather. I can't handle the heat like I used to. I've got too many ailments. Had too many ailments. Too many sicknesses. And that's the reason we decided to call it Camp Crippled. Well, Carrie came up with a good one too. Huh? Camp Carry a Lot, because we carry a lot of crap back here. I thought at first she was making a joke about her, but no, she said no. Camp Carry a Lot, because y'all carry so much stuff back here all the time. I said, well, we was working on it the first 2 years. Off and on when we had time. I think our best thing is these little huts we made. Get that out of there. The huts definitely made this place.
Yes, it did.
Our home away from home.
I think we're going to build a new one for y'all two, though, because we should have thought, made that higher like mine. It's easier to get in. We might just turn that into our storage area.
Yeah, that
something like that.
Don't agree with my hip.
I know when I decided to build mine, I said, I better get me some height. I got even worse than y'all. Give a little background on everybody. This is Aaron.
Ah.
He ain't made up a funky name for himself yet. What you gonna call yourself?
You said Smokey.
Smokey. Okay. Yeah, because he's a fireman. I'm gonna be the old fart. Ashley, what you gonna be?
Old lady.
No, she's not that old. How about Lady of the Woods?
I kind of like that.
That sounds good. Lady of the Woods.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just an old fart.
Your old Robin has the wings broken.
Yeah, my name is Robin. This is Ashley. This is Aaron. Aaron and Ashley are husband and wife. I can't get my wife to come out here. Every time she steps out of the house, bugs eat her up. She go out to get the mail, 5,000 bugs eat her up. Darndest thing you ever seen.
Oh, how you like what I did with my flashlight?
I like that.
I hooked it to the hammock.
Where?
My hammock
Oh, that'll work.
I know you end up sleeping there tonight.
I probably am going to sleep in the hammock. Because I ain't going to be able to get up and down off that ground.
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of dew. You wake up, you be soaking wet.
Get down from clouds. Get down from the
I
clouds.
was just going to say something.
What is it?
She said she's going to be covered with dew.
His mind's in the clouds.
While I'm doing this, you think we should throw on some coffee? Get her going?
Sounds good. Be like Wilson.
It's recording.
Your face.
Okay, now we're going to, it's not necessary being we have the fire here, but we're going to try out this little folding stove we got from Fred's. Can we say that? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Alright, and it's real cool, simple. You can throw in your book, your backpack, hiking bag. Comes with this. It's pretty cool.
Who's it made by?
It is made by, see, we can't even read.
Ow.
Camp Heat.
Holy crap.
Where you live, it may not be available, but look online.
Camp Heat? Is that a Coleman?
No, I don't know. No, it's Camp Heat. It's not. Well, it might be Coleman.
It's kind of,
Look,
the price tag's tunk over it.
No, this is it. This is right there.
Okay.
It's not the best thing, but if you need to, what you do, so not be a retard.
Technical difficulty. Need a Band-Aid?
I got one.
Okay.
Okay. Well, once I get it together, I finish recording it.
Sorry, fellas. You had to read the directions.
Yeah,
I had to throw that in there.
that's fine. Alright, now this is really cool. Once you get it together, you have a little flap. Now, you can use a screwdriver, but just pop this open, like so. Slide it in, close it up. And this is Crippled. We don't do all this other fire starting stuff. This is all you need.
Trust me, we got our fire kits and our ferro rods, but they ain't nothing like a good pair of matches or a lighter.
Alright, and then once you get that, get your pot, throw it on there, give it a while, and then you could cook whatever, boil water, sanitize water, cook, give it time. And also you need these. You can get them anywhere.
What's that? Oh, yeah, dollar store anywhere.
Dollar store, and in fact most dollar stores is $1. And now I need a pot. Well, this ain't too bad. Alright, just put it on there. Throw some water. And let it heat up. And there you go.
Is that going to be our coffee pot?
It can be. I just did it for the video.
Oh, well, here, we're going to cook coffee on it. Use that. Here's.
Spider. Put spider webs in my candles.
And describe our coffee balls.
Oh yeah.
I got them right here. How strong you want it? 3 balls or 4 balls?
After the day I've had, I'd rather have the strong.
4 balls. Here you go, Aaron. Describe our coffee balls. What we're talking about.
Okay, our coffee balls are these. All it is coffee grounds that you have at the house. You get coffee filters. Now you cut them different sizes. Then you can get bread ties, twist ties, whatever you call them. Some people call it different things. But you put coffee in, then you can put as much amount as you want. Just do it in there, and then you're just gonna throw it. Are you putting all these in here?
She said she wanted 4 balls.
All right, now all you do is you put this in the water, and you get the coffee with no coffee grounds. It's almost like a coffee filter at your house. It's just portable.
Yep.
With no electricity.
And trust me, they work great. We used them the last time we had a hurricane, which was just a few weeks ago. At our house, we were out of power for 32 hours. Of course, it was like camping at our house. Had the little stoves out fixing coffee. Had a way to cook some soup. We was fine.
And there you go. Simple,
Easy
portable.
peasy.
And if you're traveling, you could do the same thing. Just get some hot coffee from a store. And there you go. Save you some money.
And trust me, I got 2 of them. They come in very handy. Thank you for that instructional video. Okay, you're up.
So you want me to do it?
Yeah.
You're the
I'm
instructor.
cooking.
Okay.
I'm fixing supper.
Alright, this is Fire Marshal Smoky, I guess.
Well, you call yourself Smoky.
That's Smoky. Alright, this is an idea I came up with. No, I'm just kidding.
We came up with. We both built it together.
Yeah, me and Robin and I, we kind of came up with it. He did most of the work. Okay, this is a fire pit / cooker. The grate is portable, so you can move it offset or direct cooking. Got little flanges for your pots won't slide off. You got a handle here to move it.
2 actually. One on the other end too.
Yeah. Now we always like to offset it so you could kind of
Store your firewood on one side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, and this is something Robin came up with. Let me get it.
It's hot.
Get this. Now this wiggles. So if you have, like, if you have a pot or something to hang, you can do this, lock it in place. Ow, ow. Wear gloves. Now you could put food.
Yes. 2 more end caps for what I call.
And as I show you right here, then you could do this and have something if you don't keep it warm, or if you need something that you don't want burnt.
It's good for dangling your hanging pot for coffee, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can hang anything. We have cooked Vienna sausages in here, and Robin came up with a genius idea to put little holes so the ashes won't build up too bad, but enough to keep the heat. And when it gets cold, you could just move it around.
It gives us 4 snacks.
Anything y'all want to add?
Well, the biggest reason, like we said earlier, behind that is our root system here in these woods, because their pines are like thousands of roots. We don't dare build it on the ground. All it would take is a burning root to set this whole wooded area on fire. And that's just something we don't want to do. So me and Aaron, we built that in about a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It was an old lid to an old barbecue grill that I had, and I figured that would be all we needed, was just the lid part. The other part had been rusted out for years. It's an old water tank for an old pump tank, well tank, and it's just, we sat there, built it, stared at it, said, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that, and for long we had it done. And Aaron toted it out here by himself. I didn't even know he carried it out here. And we've been using it ever since, and it works great. We've got a way to cook. We put a lot of stuff on there and cook.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that's our next instructional video done. Here's another little trick I figured out one day when I was walking through a discount store. Found this Frisbee for 99 cents. Most people wouldn't thought twice, but I come up with the idea of using it as a plate for eating off of. It's got perfect lips, the stuff won't fall out. It's easy to keep clean. And shoot, you get bored, you can play Frisbee. But it was a perfect idea. It's only 99 cents for the Frisbee.
Or drink water out of it.
You drink water, and, you know, just prepare your food. It's easy to tote in your backpack. And like I said, you get bored, go play Frisbee. No little instructional video we thought we'd throw out there. Well, I've done the beef stew. There's our stew for tonight. Going to put it on the fire and let her have at it. There you go. Find a good, nice, warm spot for that. Let her cook away. Well, that's going to take a few hours, a couple of hours.
I like the other ones, honey.
This is going to start smelling pretty good here in a minute. Now to show you a few things that I made. Recycling. I believe in recycling things if possible. Here's a few things I put together to where'd my ladle go? Oh, there it is.
You got to point to the pot still.
I know. Let me swing my camera back around.
You put mayonnaise on here, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You better eat that stuff.
I know.
Yeah, we have to be careful with Aaron. He has a egg allergy, so there's certain things he can't eat. And one of them is mayonnaise. Here's some stuff I did to. I like to figure out things and make things, and this is one of the things I've done. This is I made this out of a. I believe this was a Vienna sausage can and coat hanger. Made it into a slight hook. This is a ladle for dipping your stew out. Simple throw together using some JB Weld. Cleaned it up. I bent the lip down so it won't cut you. I thought this is rather interesting. It's a good idea for just dipping your stew. And these are Spam cans. What Spam comes in. I think one of them's just Spam and
Treat meat.
And yeah, treat meat. There you go. Same thing. I just took a coat hanger, bent it for a holding, JB welded it to the can, bent the lip down so it won't cut your lip. And these are like our little coffee cans. Drinking coffee, whatever you want. I made 3 of them, naturally for 1 apiece. And this is a good way to recycle things. You know, just don't throw them away. So, kind of cool. And there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. They're easy to do. Just stuff that popped in my brain pan. Okay, here we got Aaron setting up his blow-up mattress.
This is a new camouflage.
He wanted to clash with the woods out here. So he is definitely clashing here. Now this was actually not a bad idea. They're just.
Can you see me?
Oh yeah, I can definitely see you. These were pool floats that was picked up to give a little cushion because, like I say, we do things on a budget. This is camping on a budget, big time.
They were on sale the last of the season, 25 cents.
And kind of throw that out, and it wasn't a bad idea. Aaron, you having trouble there?
Yep. I told you only one of those nozzles fits.
Well, which one is it?
I think it's the small one fits. That's how I blew up mine.
I am married, you know.
The what?
I am married.
Oh.
Getting old.
Oh, Lord. And Ashley, she's in her hammock, about to pass out. She had a long day at work. We come out after she got off of work, so
Yeah.
she's kind of tired. But I really like our little campsite. And we're going to have a little bit of moon tonight, so it won't be so bad. I see Aaron has... Lean back, Aaron. He brought these
This lights.
little lights you put out in your yard. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. For, you know, pathways and stuff. Not a bad idea, actually. Gives a little illumination.
Just a little bit so you can see in there.
And Ashley has her homemade candle set up. Let's see if I can get a video of it. Oop, I went in too far. I'm still learning this camera. It's a mason jar with a teacup candle and a little, there you go, piece of Coke can cut so the finish reflected. It does pretty good, actually. I can see it real good in the video. Thank you, Aaron. My wife bought me this handy cam from the pawn shop, and I thought she got a pretty good deal on it. And, I had way too much. Here we go. Glad I'm going to be editing most of this stuff out because this is a new thing for us, really.
Yeah, not used to the camera.
Yeah.
And we're not used to being out here just relaxing, too. or usually?
No, we're usually working our butt off, fixing things up, cutting wood and building things. Like the bench, I spent a whole day out here building that. The original bench we had between the two trees where her hammock was, but it was a throw together the first time we found the spot, so we have a place to sit, and it kind of started falling apart, so something new. Now you can see inside my shed here. When we're not here, I just roll down the fronts and keeps things out, the wind out, rain out. Does a good job. Like I said, these lasted through 2 hurricanes.
2 hurricanes and 2 bad storms.
Yes, Hurricane Michael, and what was the other one?
Florence.
Florence. Yep, Florence. They did a lot of damage. We were out of lights. We had some down trees and all, but
yeah, it knocked a lot of the trees down.
no, here it wasn't. Here's my other little camera set up. This little GoPro, got it mounted on a selfie stick and just wire tied it to a tree. We got it as a constant video of our little place. Here's Aaron's coffee brewing. Got the little burner going underneath there. So we have some nice coffee, and there's our coffee balls. That's what we call it. This was an old table I had. We brought out here, keep it stored up. Our firewood. Need to get another. We're gonna build a little lean-to to put our firewood under. And our path. During the last storm, Michael, this here tree, she bent over. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of an archway to our place. Complete arch leading right into our place. Unreal.
We gotta get another pump.
Yep, we do. It took forever for me to pump up my mattress.
Here's a little old rake I picked up that we leave out here. It folds up into near nothing. And that's my homemade bracing bit for drilling. I built that. Worked out pretty good. And over here is our log splitter. It has my coffee cup on it. I made that out of an old lawnmower blade. And it works really good for splitting our logs. Just put them on top and take a mallet and knock them on down. Yep. Pretty good jig. Works really well.
Just don't step on it.
Yeah, just be careful not to step on it. Definitely. That's another something I throw together at the house. Alright, I'm going to let Goofy over here keep blowing up his mattress. Mr. Smokey, you having issues?
I'm out of breath.
Hey, we're not in the high Sierras here. Exactly. Yep. Oh, he's making fart noises over here. Look out. Look out. Oh, we'll have to get on to him. The fire's dying.
Well, I'm trying to get my bed.
Okay, I'll take care of it. All right, fellas. I'll get it. Don't get up. You're comfortable. Don't get up. All right, fellas. I'm going to have to put you down and stoke the fire up. There's Creepy over there. You see Creepy? Hold on, I'm going to jack him in. I'm going to bring him in. Where's that thing? There it is. Oh, there's Creepy. There's Creepy. Creepy. Creepy dude.
George's classic hits. 103.7 of the Boomer.
It's out there. The witch. The witch is out there. I wish I could get some snot going down my nose. That'd be really good. Yeah. Blair bitch. I mean, Blair witch. Blair bitch. Blair witch. She's out there. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, y'all. Kind of shocked. They're gonna kill me. Night vision. That's the reason I like this handicap. Arg! Hi. Oh, I look freaky dicky with night vision on. Wow. Look at you. Check it out. Arg! See Ash?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Creepy.
And it's Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It is fixing to be Halloween. It's October, y'all.
Should have brought my mask.
It is. Oh yeah, which one?
Any of them.
Oh, that creepy old man, old monster-looking dude mask. The creepy old man mask that I found.
Should have brought that.
That mask is awesome.
That
It is awesome.
That would have looked good in night vision.
That fire looks awesome on here. I'll tell you that.
That end up the little lights. That end up when it gets a little more darker.
Now you can see better with the little lights they put in there. And there's my electric lantern. And I've got a little one set up in my tent. Not tent. Shack. What are we going to call these things? Just shacks?
Yeah, shacks.
Just little, you know, tarp shacks, I guess.
Yeah. Tarps.
Tarp. I don't know what you call them.
I don't know either.
Shelter. Just our tarp shelters is what they are. But I'm still very impressed at how they last.
And how much money?
Yeah, really cheap. We didn't use, you know, paracord. We just used some string that we picked up from the dollar stores, you know, department stores. In some places we used wire ties, and on their shed, what they did is on the outside of it they put chicken wire on both ends and then covered it. Then put the tarps to the inside, which that worked out for wind reasons.
Yep.
And
Shelter from wind and critters.
yep. And the tarps that we found, I'm not going to exactly say where they were from, but
They were cheap.
they were very cheap. A 9x10 is like $4.99 a piece, and they come in brown and green.
Yeah.
And then they got some little ones that are only 99 cents a piece. They're like 4x6, I guess.
I think it was.
I think it's a 4x6 size. And that's what we used for the sides. I had to use 4, unfortunately, because of the height I put on mine. But I tell you what, they worked out awesomely. Plus, we have plenty of hangover in the front that we can lower it down so they won't be open to the weather. So if it starts raining, we just drop the fronts and we're good.
Yeah.
It's already recording.
Hello, YouTubers. This is Smokey here, and we're wrapping up the evening at our little bushcraft camping bug out shelter. And my lovely wife is already, see if I can get her in there.
About to sleep.
She's about to, oh, look at that. Oh. Bad thing is I got to go home tomorrow night with her.
Well, she's had a long day. She worked all day today.
And here's old fart.
I am.
And this is pretty much at night. We have a simple little setup. We got the lights, just enough just to see. Nothing. Got the Ham it.
Excuse him. The fire smoke got to him.
Yeah. Have to say the only bad thing is the fire smoke kind of gets thick.
Yeah, but it sure feels good. We got what we call going a long fire. Got the longer logs in there. Should last a good long time.
Well, it may be obvious, old Fart is wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And you
Barefooted.
Barefooted. Now this is, what do you say, about 10:30?
Yeah, it's working on about 10. That's
10.
exactly 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock at night. It's 10:30 today, and
It's supposed to be down in the 50s tonight, and I'm about to heat to death.
so
My shelter I built, it's got the silver lining on the inside of the tarps, and my little building here is like an oven. I am toasty warm right now. It's just reflecting the heat in here. So I'm very happy with my shelter. It's going to be a great winter shelter. I'm just always stay toasty warm even with the lid up. It's just surprising.
now I have not laid down in ours, and if my lovely wife is still up, she might be able to tell us if it's nice and toasty.
It's warm. It's not as warm as his.
But it's decent.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can build a tarp shelter and be comfortable.
Yep, definitely. Definitely.
A nice weekend getaway, or you wouldn't want to live in it unless you had to.
I think the biggest thing that surprised us was 2 hurricanes. 2 hurricanes. And they're still here. Surprisingly. That's what really surprised us. Come out after that last hurricane, Michael came through, because we're in South Georgia. We just knew this place was going to be destroyed. Whoa! That was a Amber, that was not so good on them plastic things.
No.
We were really surprised. They came out to check on it, and I just knew this place was going to be destroyed. And they brought back pictures because I wasn't able to go out that day. And I just could not believe it. Literally could not believe it. This place looked like it was the last time we was here. So we must have done something right, or picked the right spot anyway.
Now, I just wanted to point out to everyone, as previous part of the video during the day, you saw that the frames were pretty much made out of what? Small trees?
Just basically dead trees, nothing much alive that we cut down. It's just as straight as ones we could find out here in the woods. And some of it's tied together, some of it's wire tied together. Is the way we build it, and they've held out really well, surprisingly.
And the beauty of it is the most money we got is actually in the tarps.
Yep.
So, ladies,
expensive tarps. We're surprised at how well they've lasted, though.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have the time and effort, get you some tarps, get you some strings, find you a place, and you can have a nice, I guess, weekend getaway or a day trip.
A little campsite.
Yeah, bug out site if necessary.
Yep.
Get you a little thing, a little fire pit, which you can see that my lovely wife got cooking, nice and hot.
Great ambers going right now.
Those probably last all the way to the morning.
Well, there'll definitely be some there to start a fire back up. No doubt. It's going to be a nice night. We'll have a moon in a little while.
Oh yeah, the moon.
Nice and quiet.
There it is. You may not see it good.
The most sound we hear is people traveling up and down the road, because we're not far from a road, unfortunately.
But as you see, we don't have no critter problem.
Nope.
It's laid back.
The most I had to do when I come out here earlier today was get rid of my little insect critters. I had a couple of spider webs I had to get rid of my little spider webs because I hadn't been out here. God, we hadn't been out here in what, 6-7 months.
Oh yeah.
It's just too hot for us during the summer. Yep.
Well, let's just recap. Old Fart made some good stew.
Definitely. You make good coffee.
We make good coffee. We ate good, drank good.
We got to use our Spam Cam coffee cups, and they work perfect. I think I enjoyed those, drinking out of a little Spam cup.
But overall, we're comfortable. It is starting to get chilly for me because I'm standing out in the middle of the woods with a camera. And I'm going to be the next cameraman for this campsite.
Yep.
I hope Old Fart understands that.
Okay. Suits me.
Because my wife is already going to bed, which you can't see her. But I believe...
I think we're all fixing to lie down for a little while.
So this is Smokey and Old Fart and Lady of the Woods signing off. Until the morning, good night, and thank you for watching.